guys, welcome to weekly vlog number 9. 9 is my favorite number, so I'm super excited about this one. It's Sunday, October 1st, which I cannot believe it's already October, and we just got home from church and we went to the grocery store on the way home, so I'm gonna go unpack my groceries and then I'll do a little on-the-spot haul for you guys because I know you enjoyed that when I did the last time. Riley's over here.
Hi, guys.
And a football game is about to come on, so he's getting it streaming to the TV. And that's what we're up to. Welcome to my week. All right, y'all, here's my grocery haul for the week. So I'll just start on this side. I have some wheat bread. We're making burgers, some Earl Grey tea, some meat, apple juice, milk, some eggs, yeast for a recipe I'm making, a toothbrush for me because mine's worn out, some honey, some chicken broth and vegetable broth. These are not for recipes, but I like to have those on hand because we use them a lot. Riley got some beer and some wine. I got some bell peppers for eggs and omelets, some Luna bars. We got some dip for vegetables, some carrots for soup that I'm about to make, some carrot chips for the dip and just to eat throughout the week. Some Honeycrisp apples, which are delicious right now, an English cucumber for just to eat, celery for the soup I'm about to make, some onions, some tomatoes, some vanilla yogurt, some buns and rolls, some egg noodles for the soup I am about to make, and some frozen fruit for smoothies. So that's what we got this week. So I'm about to make some chicken noodle soup, homemade, with some delicious carrots and celery and those egg noodles. And I bought a whole chicken to boil to really get that good like bone broth. So anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and make that and I will bring you guys along. Just chopped up all of the celery and carrots and onion that will go into the pot, and then I measured out all of the seasonings that also go in there. And this is a Pioneer Woman recipe. It's so delicious, and this recipe is actually for chicken and noodles, which is like a thicker version where you add flour at the end to thicken the broth, but I'm just not going to do that step, and I'm just going to make it into chicken noodle soup, which I've done before. This recipe rocks, and it's just simple and delicious, and it's just great. So I'll link this recipe below if you're interested in checking it out, but that's what I'm making. So now the chicken has to boil for 30 minutes, and then you pull the meat off, and then you boil the bones for another 45 to make just like a really delicious stock, or broth. So that's what we're doing. Alright, so here's where we are. I have all the stuff I cut up earlier, and then we pulled the whole chicken out and took the meat off of it, and now the bones are simmering, so it's making like a really delicious bone broth that we will then add all of that to, plus some noodles. And then the bread maker is going, and we're making some fresh homemade bread to go with our soup, so we have a cozy evening to look forward to. I am obsessed with this bread maker. I've had it for probably 4 years. I use it all the time. I just love it. It makes making bread so easy. You just dump the ingredients on the inside, you put the yeast up here, and it does it for you. It makes beautiful, delicious bread. So I'll link this below. It's from Amazon. So that's where we are right now. I have some work to go do. It's 2:30. I have some work to go do that I'm gonna work on, and I'm doing some laundry, so it's just a typical Sunday afternoon. All right, the bread maker just finished, and so I'm gonna let that cool for a second before I take it out and slice it. And the soup is simmering. I just put in all the spices and herbs and vegetables, and the chicken will go in, and then the noodles will go in, and then that will be finished. And I just worked on getting a couple of my mentorship things done that I need to get done for tomorrow. And a bunch of laundry is getting done, so we are all good. If you're ever making homemade chicken noodle soup or anything that would require noodles, this is where it's at. These are so delicious. They're like that delicious, chewy, fresh noodle taste rather than just dried pasta. Get this. So that just needs about 10 more minutes, and then we're gonna eat. All right, the bread is out of the bread maker, and I just sliced it, and we have some butter, and the soup is done, and I have a very hungry husband. who's ready to eat. All right, it's getting close to 9 o'clock. It's about 8:45, and I have just been finishing folding some laundry. I already put half of it away, and here is the other half. So I am going to sign off for the night. This week I have just a lot happening. Tomorrow I have 3 Skype meetings with 3 different mentees, and then a lot of Etsy things I need to do as well. September was crazy as far as just like Etsy and mentorship and just everything, and so I'm gearing up for this month to be the same. So anyway, I'm going to wind down for the night, finish up the stuff I want to get done before the morning, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Hey guys, good morning. It's Monday, October 2nd. That's correct. It's about 11 o'clock now. I just got off my first Skype meeting of the day, and then I have 2 others today, and I'm getting my hair cut. So a lot of blocks of time that are scheduled today. So I think I'm gonna head to the post office now or in a couple of hours. I might try to head. I have another Skype meeting in 40 minutes, so I might try to run to the post office before then. And then I need to go up to Riley's shop potentially this afternoon if I can. I don't know if I'm gonna have time. Today's a little crazy. Usually I schedule 1 to 2 Skype meetings a day, so 3 plus a haircut. It's like 4+ hours of time that's just completely blocked off out of my day, which just makes it a little challenging to get some things done. But I'm the one that scheduled it, so I have no one to blame but myself. In other much heavier news, I read the news this morning about the shooting in Las Vegas, and it is just, there's no words. It's just despicable and disgusting and horrific and terrifying and just pure evil. And my heart and Riley's heart are both broken for the families of the victims and the friends of the victims and anyone who witnessed it. I mean, just the trauma of an event like that. And so I just don't want to go through this day and all my normal stuff without acknowledging how grateful I am to be alive today and every day, especially in light of something like that, and to acknowledge how serious and how horrible. Like, there's just no words. There's just no, I don't even know where to begin. But if you know anyone who was affected, or if you are affected, or just if just the thought of it is just terrifying to you, I just want you to know that I'm thinking about you and praying for you and for all of us, and just praying against the fear that things like this bring. It's just so divisive and just evil, and I just hate it so much. So it's hard to wake up to something like that and move on with your life, because it's like, you know that there are so many hundreds and hundreds of people who their lives will never ever be the same. So there's no graceful way to really wrap this up other than just to say that it's just horrible. My heart is so broken about it, and we are definitely praying for those people, and if there's any tangible way that we're able to help, we will. So I'm gonna go continue on with my day, and I'll catch you guys later. All right, it's about 2 o'clock. Riley just got home for lunch, and I have some lemon water, and I made myself some soup, or I just reheated it from yesterday, and I'm just gonna have some veggies and dip, and Riley is gonna have the same thing, and he went out to get the mail, so once he comes in, well, I'm gonna start eating now, but once he comes in, we can eat together. So it's just about 3:15 now, and I've been working on responding to some of my P.O. Box mail, which is fun, and I'm about to head out. There's Charlie. I'm about to head out to go get my hair cut. And my pastor's wife has a salon actually in her backyard. It's really cool. They built, it's almost like a she shed, if you've seen those, which are such a dream. But she and her husband made it into like a salon. It's super cool, and she's the only one in there, and it's just so peaceful and great. So I'm heading out, and she's gonna cut my hair. She does a great job. She's like the only hairdresser I've ever had that I just like really love, and I'm not terrified to go to. I'm very particular about my hair. I think most women are. So I'm excited to go get my hair cut, and then afterwards I'm gonna go to the post office to drop off a few Etsy orders that I packaged up this morning. And I will check in with you guys afterwards, and I'm not getting some crazy haircut. I'm just getting a trim. So I just got to Jenny's salon and she's still in her house, which is right there. She's gonna walk out here, I'm sure, in a minute because I'm a few minutes early. But here's the inside of her salon. Isn't this so cute? Just a little building in her backyard. Hey y'all, it's 7:30. I meant to check in after I got home from getting a haircut, which I didn't get a like big old cut. I just got like a little trim. Actually, I got like a little more than a trim. Charlie wants to go outside that right now. His other dogs must be out, his little doggy friends. So I am donezo right now because I had 3 Skype meetings today and I got my hair done. And so I just calculated like in my head about how many hours I spent talking today, and it was 6 hours. My Skype meetings were between 1.5 and 2 hours each or so, and then plus talking for an hour at the salon, which like, I'm not complaining about any of this, but like, I'm an introvert. I'm not used to talking that much, and I just don't want to talk anymore. So I'm gonna sign off for the night. I'm gonna go ahead and eat some, Riley's on his way home. He had to work late anyway. So we're gonna eat some dinner and hang out for the night, and then I'll check in with you guys tomorrow morning, which is a much more low-key day. I have a chiropractor appointment, and then I'm getting coffee with a friend in the afternoon. But there won't be 6 hours of talking tomorrow. See you guys then. Good night. Good morning, guys. It is Tuesday, October 3rd. It's my parents' 30th wedding anniversary today, which is just so exciting and definitely something to celebrate. It's about 9 a.m. now. I got up right around 8 and I've been getting some things done. I finished writing back to a few more of my P.O. Box people. So if you are one of them, thank you so much. I really love doing P.O. Box mail. It's just, I think it's so much fun. To correspond through snail mail, because like no one does it these days, and so it's like the only thing we get in the mail are bills, and it's so boring. So I love going and checking my P.O. box and getting like letters, which are so much more fun, and I had fun writing back to everybody who wrote me one. So if you are one of those, thank you. If you want to send me a letter, I will totally write you back, and the address is always below. First of all, I'm feeling so much better. I know yesterday when I was like signing off, I was like, I'm done, which I really was done. Like I needed to have, you know, a good meal and then get in bed, and that's what I did. So it was actually, I had a good meal. Riley and I watched The Office for a while, and then I got in bed, but it was good to get a good night's sleep after so much socialization. All right, I just went to the chiropractor. I am at Riley's studio now, and I'm about to sort some of my Etsy stuff and get that going. I just pulled up to my friend's house, and she has 3 kids, so it's hard for her to do things like run out and get coffee right now, especially since one of them's only a couple months old. So I went and grabbed coffee for us, and then another one of our friends from church is meeting us here too. So I'm gonna go get coffee with, or have coffee with a couple of my friends from church. Hey guys, it's a little bit after 4 o'clock now, and I just got home from, I was with my friend, and my other friend. It was the 2 of my friends at her house, which is what I showed you, the coffee, and then I went to the grocery store and picked up a couple of things that I needed. But it was so good. This afternoon was so good. If you've been following along with my rooted journey, you know the whole story. Basically, it's just been really hard to find friends. And even more than that, it's hard to find friends to be like deep and real with, you know, and not just like, hey, yeah, the weather's warm, yeah, you know, like that kind of friend. And so this afternoon, we were all together for a couple of hours, and we had like such a deep, real, vulnerable, like raw conversation, and I'm so thankful for that. I'm so thankful for that, because that has been very uncommon in the past couple of years of living here. And so God is so faithful to me, and he has been so good to me, and he has promised me a community here, and he has promised me a tribe, and I am slowly starting to see how he's working all that together for me, and it's just so awesome. It is so awesome, and I'm so thankful. So that's that. I have a couple of things I need to do. I have some Etsy stuff that I need to package up. I already did one Etsy run this morning. I'm not going to do another one today, but I'll do one tomorrow morning. And then from there, I don't know what we're doing tonight. I have this on my to-do list today to tidy all this up, and I have, I need to do some laundry, and I want to write a blog post. I think my hands, I've been having some hand pain. It's feeling pretty good right now, but I'm not pushing it, so as long as it feels pretty good, I'll go ahead and write a blog post for it tomorrow. So that's what's going on. Good morning. It's Wednesday, October 4th, and I'm about to make an egg scramble, which is my favorite healthy and filling breakfast. So I have some chopped onions, some chopped peppers, some chopped tomatoes, and some spinach, 2 eggs, and then I'm going to sprinkle some sharp cheddar cheese on top. I woke up really hungry because we had soup last night, which is really, oh, I didn't even check in after. I didn't even check in. So for dinner, I'll flip around, although I like just woke up and I'm really hungry, so oh, I'm not that horribly, okay. I was expecting much worse. Anyway, my mother-in-law came over for dinner last night because I was up at the shop working on Etsy stuff, and she works there. If you don't already know, you can go watch previous vlogs, I've already explained it, but basically I said to her, we made a huge pot of chicken noodle soup on Sunday if you want to come over for soup, and I still have some fresh bread, and she was like, that sounds amazing. And we had like 6 quarts left or something, like lots of soup. So she came over and we all ate soup together, and it was really fun. And then afterwards, I worked for a while, and my hand is starting to feel better. This is my left hand. My right hand is holding the camera, and it's starting to feel better where like I'm going almost entire days without any pain. So I'm really excited. Just pulling off from blogging and pulling off from typing seems to really be helping a lot. Anyway, so that was last night, and then Riley and I just hung out for a little while, and then we went to bed. And so I love soup in the winter because it's like a deceptively light meal, especially when you have all those good veggies and that bone broth, and it's so nourishing and good for you. And I don't heavily salt my soup at all. I add a little bit of salt in the bowl when I'm about to eat it. But anyway, so it's just really good for you, and it fills your belly up with liquid, but it's not heavy at all. And so this morning I woke up and my stomach is growling so bad right now. I'm super, super hungry. And usually I would go take a shower first and then eat next, but I can't do it. I gotta eat. So that's what's going on. So today I am heading to the post office as usual. I'm heading to Riley's studio as usual. I don't have any Skype meetings, which is very unusual right now because I have quite a few very active mentees, which is awesome. But it means that I'm often Skyping more than once a day, at least once a day, but I'm not. And that's awesome. And so I am just gonna do some laundry. I'm gonna go to the post office, Riley's studio, all that. Pretty typical Wednesday, except for the Skype meeting thing, because that's pretty atypical. There you have it. All right, so I'm heating up some water because I'm gonna make an Earl Grey tea latte, or a London fog as it's known. And I'm frying up, I have a little butter and some onions because I don't like those to be crunchy. My 2 eggs are whisked. And then I'm making my Earl Grey tea latte, like I said, or London fog. So basically I fill the cup half with water. I put an Earl Grey tea bag in there to steep, and then today I'm using coconut milk. Sometimes I use almond milk, sometimes I use cow's milk. So this is about another half a cup, and I will heat this up in the microwave, add some vanilla syrup to it, and then froth it I have a frother, and then pour it together. This recipe is on my blog, so I will link it up above if you are interested in getting it. It is so yummy. If you like Earl Grey tea, you will love this. It's such a nice, creamy, delicious alternative to days when I don't want coffee. So that's that. All right, so here's breakfast. Egg scrambles are not very photogenic, but they are delicious. So here's my egg scramble, my London fog, some apple juice, and as always, a big thing of lemon water. Is it on?
It's August 3rd. We are on our way to get more burgers because we're so hungry.
Do a real check-in.
Hey guys, it's us. We're hungry. It's 2:45, so we figured we would eat lunch now. And that's where we're headed, to go eat some lunch. Eat a lot of dairy at a dairy place that serves lunch. Blair's driving. I got this new fleece today. I buy lots of fleece. I have so much fleece. And I hope you're having a good day. Here's a picture of Brahms where we're going. And I don't know what we're waiting for to get over there. I don't know why we parked right here in this intersection, but Brahms is here's a plaque of Gainesville. It was settled in 1948, I guess. Probably not. Probably before that. I don't know what 1948 signifies. This is oh, there's a cop. Oh, someone's in trouble. Someone is hungry. Oh, what's he doing? This is Brahms. It's a delicious burger place that's they have their own dairy, and so they make really good dairy products, and they have really good malts and shakes and stuff. And looks good. I think I'm gonna get a wow, the shake is included in the price of the meal.
Yeah, that's new.
So I think we all know what I'll be eating here in about several minutes.
I'm gonna get a cheeseburger and a chocolate malt.
There we go, say it again.
I'm gonna get a cheeseburger and a chocolate malt.
Wow, babe. You look pretty.
Thanks, baby. Alright, we're in Brahms. There's legit no one here because it's almost 3 o'clock. I got a chocolate malt and a cheeseburger and fries, and Riley got a Dr. Pepper and a bacon cheeseburger and fries.
Yeah.
Hey guys, it's about 7 o'clock now. I just got back from working out. I had a full face of makeup when I went to work out because I was filming earlier today, so you can't see the redness, but I assure you I am beet red right now. It is humid as all get out outside right now. It poured down rain all night last night, and then the cloud cover didn't evaporate. Today it was cloudy all day, so there was no sunshine to pull the moisture out of the air. It is literally 100% humidity. It was just the worst. It was just sticky and horrible, and I wasn't gonna go because I have a headache, because I get headaches when the pressure changes and all this, but I talked myself into it because of our lunch. A workout was a good idea. So I did that. I am going to pop in the shower, and then I think is Emily coming over, baby?
Yeah.
Then my sister-in-law comes over every Wednesday night to hang out with us, so she's coming over in about an hour. She comes over at 8. So I'm gonna take a shower, get some water, and hang out with her. Hey guys, it's 11:30 now, and I'm heading to bed. I'll see you tomorrow. Charlie, say goodnight. Good morning, it's Thursday, October 5th. It's about noon now. I meant to check in this morning, and I don't know, it just didn't happen. So I just finished packaging up a whole bunch of Etsy orders. It took me a little over an hour to do. There's Charlie. Say hi. I'm heading out to the post office now, as usual, and I bet you guessed what I'm doing after. Heading to Riley's studio. It's basically what I do every day. I'm super frustrated because this computer is only 2 years old, and it has a terabyte of storage in it, and it's telling me that it's full, but like I store all my photos on the Amazon cloud. I don't store any photos on there. So I'm like looking, I was going through and seeing what was taking up storage, and it's just like giving me weird answers. And so I'm like clearing some things out. I emptied the trash. I'm like clearing out old random downloads and documents and stuff. But like I'm trying to upload that video that I shot yesterday on planners, and it won't upload because there's like not enough storage. If this were like an old computer, I would be like, okay, yeah. But like this is a new computer, so like we need to be working. So we were working on it a little bit last night and trying to figure it out, and I'm sure I just need to make a few changes to the way that I store things, and maybe store some more things on the cloud. But that's the drama for this Tuesday. Anyway, so yeah, I'm gonna go do those things, and I'll see you guys later. Hey guys, it's now about 3 p.m. Oh wow, It's now about 3 p.m. and I have a Skype meeting at 3 p.m. and then another one at 4 p.m. Riley came home for lunch. Riley doesn't usually come home for lunch until 1 or 1:30, so that's when he came home today too. And we actually had BLTs, but we didn't have any lettuce, so we used thinly sliced cucumbers. And I think Riley put like a fried egg on his, but I just had like a bacon lettuce and tomato, but no lettuce, cucumber, so BCT. It was delicious. I thought the cucumber flavor would be too strong and I wouldn't be thrilled about it, but I really liked it, and I would definitely do it again if we ever didn't have, if we ever were out of lettuce again. I'm just gonna be honest, I'm having one of those days where I'm just worn out. I packaged Etsy orders for a couple of hours today. I think probably I'm worn out mostly because yesterday I did that women's boot camp, and it's getting easier each time I go, which is a good sign, but it also is just really intense. It's just really intense. I'm about to make some iced coffee. So that's that. Okay, so iced coffee is about to be made. I'm about to get online and chat with two of my peeps. I'm just tired today. I'm just really tired today. I don't know if I didn't sleep well last night, or if it's from working out last night, or if there's not really a reason and I'm just feeling kind of sleepy. I just am tired. I'm gonna get online because it's now 3. And I'm gonna chat with two of my mentees. They always cheer me up. I love them. All right, I'll talk to you guys soon. Good morning, it's Friday. I felt myself just then about to actually opera sing that, which would have not bode well for my channel because I would have lost every one of y'all. So I'm glad I caught myself. I am warming up coffee right now. I have The Office on, which I usually don't watch TV in the mornings, but it's just a good Friday, and while I'm making breakfast, I'm just gonna watch an episode of The Office. Charlie's been outside all morning. Come on, Piddles. Come on. Come on. Charlie, come on. Charlie, come on. Come on. Come on. Charlie, come on. There you go. Okay. Selective hearing 101. So I'm gonna make some breakfast, and I woke up in a really good mood this morning. I was diffusing. I diffused like both Riley and I feel like we haven't been getting great sleep this week. So we, last night I was like, let's diffuse like a couple of drops all together of all the good sleep promoting oils. So we did like lavender, cedarwood, release, vetiver. I forget if we decided on putting Valor in there or not, but there was like quite a few. It was like a strong oil blend, and we diffused it on our bedside table. It worked. We both slept deeply. I woke up with like a crick in my neck because I don't think I moved all night. So anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and get something to eat, watch The Office a little bit, answer some emails. It's a good Friday. I am definitely gonna need a bigger oil rack soon, but I just organized them all by color because they were a little bit jumbled. So it's red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple, and then I put pink at the end. And then all of the Vitality oils here with the white labels, I did them by rainbow too. Stuff like this makes me so happy. So I have grapefruit and a little bit of peppermint diffusing, which just smells so fresh and invigorating. And I've set up a little workstation with Riley's laptop because my laptop is like 10 years old and it barely works anymore. Here, every like 2 or 3 weeks, I will work here for a couple of hours just because, you know, sometimes you just get sick of working at your desk. When I used to work in a traditional job in an office, it was funny because we would all work at our little desks and whatever, and then every once in a while we would go into one of the meeting rooms and just work there on like the couches or work around the table there just for something different, because I think sometimes we just crave a little bit of change in the mundane. So I am dressed. I have jeans on, and Riley brought home this big sweatshirt from work for me. It was an extra that they ordered. So anyway, and I don't have makeup on it. I think I might put some on a little bit later, but it's nice to let your skin breathe, isn't it? So I'm gonna go ahead. I got like tons of emails this week from people who want to do different like collaborations and giveaways and things, and those are always a little bit tricky because sometimes they will frame them as if it's gonna be a good thing, like for like a mutually beneficial thing, when really it only benefits them. And so I have to ask the right questions and kind of figure out exactly what they're looking for, because sometimes what they're looking for is for me to do a whole bunch of stuff to basically promote them, and I don't get anything returned, and my readers don't get anything returned, so it's gotta be mutually beneficial. So, Charlie's just perched. What do you think, Charlie? Well, how's your Friday going? Huh? So cute. That's what I'm gonna do. You know what, I might just end this vlog here because I'm gonna be working for a few hours, and then I'm going up to Riley's studio as usual, printing some Etsy stuff, packaging that up, taking that to the post office, nothing you haven't seen before. And then this afternoon, Riley and I are gonna try to go on our Friday coffee date. We haven't been able to do it in a few weeks because we've both been pretty, you know, tied up and have been working until 5 or 6 p.m. So that's that. So thank you so much for watching weekly vlog number 9. As always, I really do appreciate a thumbs up on this video if you enjoyed it. That helps encourage me to continue doing weekly vlogs. The filming doesn't take too long, but the editing takes quite a bit, and so I'm not gonna invest that time if y'all aren't interested. So if you've enjoyed this vlog, give me a thumbs up. I would also love to hear if you would comment below. How's your week been? What have you been up to? Just fill me in. Let me know how you're doing. And I will see you guys in the next video, and thank you so much for watching. Bye guys.